And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Well, I've been reading the comments, and even though you can smelt this deep at minus 35, the smelters are extremely slow. Look how slow that is compared to what it was doing on the surface. As well as the pyrothermic generators are producing less power down here. So that is a big problem. So we might have to go up to like 20. Really? There you go. And let's see. Okay, this is minus 18, 19, 20 right here. Now, you know, I've been reading that this is the maximum safe depth that you can smelt at and still not suffer a penalty. So, I mean, we're still under the surface, not as deep as I would have liked to be, but we got to test out this level here for usability. Normally when I do my bases, I actually dig down quite a bit from the level of the CPH. So I'm usually down to, you know, the minus 17, you know, somewhere in that range. I'm down a little ways. But yeah, this is kind of an issue. So let's do a test in here and see if we're good. I need to grab a little bit more ore. So that's probably smelted already. So drain a few in there. 4 is good. Let's go down and grab our setup down in the deeper section. Where are they? Back here. Alright, and tear all this down. That can come too. That can come. And I'm gonna take the hopper too. Okay, so on this level, are we good to go? So let's place our battery, our generator. Let's give it a little bit of juice. I'll use this one for coal, I guess. So that should start charging that. And then we need the smelter and the hopper. So how much is our generator producing? Now it's generating 11 power per second instead of 7. So that's an improvement. That's a good improvement. I like to see that. And let's see. We have this thing charged up, ready to go. Let's throw in some copper and see how we're doing. It's got to warm up first, which kind of drains all the power that it has. But once it, you know, hits temperature, we should see how fast this thing smelts from here. Oh yeah, huge difference. Yeah, that was a huge difference. So looks like we're gonna have to start doing our smelting floor a little bit higher up than I really wanted to originally. Where's my CPH? There it is. Okay, so let's jump in here and oh, you can hit Shift R and rotate the other way around. I didn't even know that. I did that because I'm so used to Factorio that I'm used to, you know, flipping it around like this, but Shift R will flip it the other way. That's awesome to know. Thank you for that little tidbit. Okay, so that changes a few things. We had all that cool ore discovery down deep, but at -20, we're going to be just under the surface. So if I have a subterranean base here at -20, and we actually dig maybe a 10 high room, that'll bring us up to -10. Well, how deep is this thing? Yeah, see, this is -11. So this would actually, you would actually pop out on the surface from here. So I might have to, you know, kind of repair this a little bit or do something to mitigate that a little bit. The other thing I'd like to do, I think I'm gonna have to take out these glow tubes, just because when we start getting attacked and the wasps start coming in and we start killing them, it's gonna be very hard to collect the loot with all these things. And plus the slimes. The slimes are the biggest reason, because we don't have a slime farm yet, and even if we did, it would be very, very hard to gather up all the slimes in the area because there are just so many glow tubes around. So one thing I might do, that is organic detritus. How much of that do I have? I only have 186 of that, so I couldn't really cover very much. But if I wanted to put a slime farm, this is where I'd put it, right in here. Oh, let's set our glow tube color here. There we go. Because right down here is, that's a good drop off right there for slimes. So it'd be kind of a tough thing to put a slime trap in here, but we're gonna need one in order to pick up some more of the phosphorescent glands for our coal enrichers. I'm also working on finalizing the new mod, the advanced GAC mod. So hopefully, I just got the game to load with it. That was fun and exciting. Let's go down to the -20. The new normal here. So if this is the new level. Oh, I'm seeing there's some ore back here somewhere. There's copper. That might be that big vein of copper. Oh no, it's a big vein. Look at the size of that thing. It's a good sized vein. Not as big as the one we thought about though. It's only 5 million. I think the other one down even a little deeper was 50 million. So yeah, if this is the new platform here, we're gonna need a pretty good size area. I'm not sure if we actually need all 10 height, but it would be nice to have a little bit of height to work with when dealing with cargo lifts and stuff, because I need at least 4 or 5 for a cargo lift, 4 for the lift, and then something for battery and power. I'm not seeing any ore down here so far, any tin. Although our tin that we're smelting is over here. And down this far, I'm actually, I think I'm still, I can still get solar power with my suit. So yeah, I think our tin is this way somewhere. It stinks that we can't can't use the lower area because those are some good ore veins that were down there. All right, get us a little area to work with here, and then we can, because I want to get my laboratory and all that kind of stuff set up soon, and so we need a vein of coal somewhere down here, and I think there was coal off in this direction of the base. I think there was some down over here. So yeah, there's a little hole right here because there's coal right underneath here, and it's a pretty good sized vein too, almost 2 million, and it kind of goes down a little ways. I think we would be able to tap that down in this area. So it's just at roof level down here. We just got to get around this copper. All right, dig in back here. Okay, well, there's some tin. How big of a tin is that? Oh, okay. A minuscule amount of tin. I guess that's unfortunate. Okay, so we're gonna do a pink colored ore. So here's the coal right above us. There's the coal right there. Okay, what? There's an emerald. Oh. I was like, there's an emerald around me? But yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff on the surface. So there's some copper over here. I think I found that already. Oh, maybe not. How much copper is right there? Because I got to decide which vein I'm going to destroy and which ones I'm going to keep. Oh, yeah. 51 million copper. There we go. That's more like it. As far as tin goes, there's a little bit over there. And there's I think this is the vein here of tin that we just saw disappear. Yeah, there's the tin. I think this is the one that we're mining on right now. Yeah, I do believe that's the one. Yeah, all those gems up here on the surface that I've got sitting around. Like that one. Got another diamond over here. Got the emerald up there. Take these away so I don't go absolutely crazy with these gems. So otherwise I would go insane. Okay, give me the wood. Okay. Gathering up some wood so I can make some crates. Okay, so let's look at... Can I do this by hand? Wooden planks. Crafting. It says it's unknown material. What? Tree trunk. Oh, of course. And then for the crates... Storage crate. Crafting. I usually make these in groups of 10. Or at least multiples of 5. Because when you place them, they are... their rows are 5. So... See how they're 5 across like that? So I can just toss these gems in here. There. Now I won't go absolutely crazy. And I can put Put lights up in here. I'm gonna colorize those. Put one over here. Right in front of all 4 of these future defense posts. And as somebody pointed out in the comments, lasers, turrets, don't actually need line of sight to kill anything. So once we're able to build some Mark IIIs, I can actually put them underground and, you know, have the surface here fairly untouched. But the only thing that will be on the surface are Falcors and one cargo lift popping up to, or maybe not even that. I could probably use tubes to pull the material down to be processed below. So yeah, but the only thing on the surface here will be the CPH and the Falcor system to gather up drops. Everything else will be just untouched. But that's to come. Okay. So if we wanted to start this process, migrating all this stuff down below won't be easy because there's just not much down here. Plus I'm getting a little claustrophobic with this low ceiling. So yeah, I've got a little bit of digging to do. Oh, there's some more coal. Oh, got a lag spike in the game. Weird. And if you hear a little whine in the background, that's probably my air conditioner. You know, with the issues I'm having with my computer, I'm trying to keep it really cool in here, and yeah, not taking any chances. Oh, that's not any coal at all. Okay, so I would like to get everything set up and started on my subterranean base here. It's unfortunate that we can't smelt any deeper, but you know, it is what it is. There we go. I'm gonna light it up. Little temporary lights down here just so I can see what I'm doing. That way, I know where to go and I know what to do. But yeah, we're gonna need to clear out a whole bunch of this space. I need to get this area cleared out. I need to get one extra on above my head here cleared out, and then we can come back and start handling maybe a research, getting towards doing some research, because that is going to be important. Try to get as much of that done as we can. And again, we are on important CPH mutator, so losing the CPH would drain all of our Mark 1, 2, and 3 batteries, and so that is kind of an issue right now. I really don't want to lose any power. Every scrap of power is vital at the moment, and losing all the batteries in the base would be difficult. Okay, I just wanted to get some headroom up here. I'm picking up a whole lot of rock, which is fine. We'll be able to turn into construction paste later, so it's not going to be wasted. Plus, I can use it to fill in a few areas around the base once I get my slime trap up and running. I do want to get that going, but that's I'm gonna have to take out a whole bunch of those glow tubes in order to do that. And I don't know how I feel about that. I was trying to limit the amount of stuff we do on the base as much as possible. Or not on the base, on the surface. And those slime traps really sort of mess it up, because the slimes are pretty stupid. I mean, they just do not like to go around things. They don't really path at all. They just sort of beeline towards a place in a straight line, and if they're blocked, they just sit there. So it's kind of hard to control where they're going. Unless, you know, you want to destroy the surface, and that's what I usually do. I usually take out quite a lot of the surface. I usually dig down to about this level and flatten all the way to the overmines. But we started on the flat world this time around, and so I don't really need to flatten anything on the surface. But those glow tubes really mess up my zen here, because they just do not want a path around those. So I might place the slime, we might build a slime trap and then see which glow tubes are the problem. If there's just a few of them that are the issue, then I can just take those couple out, because they do try to go straight lines right into the slime trap. So whether it's diagonal or some cardinal direction, they do try to go in a straight line. And so there might just be, you know, a small handful of glow tubes that are the problem. But yeah, I'm just doing a lot of digging. That's going to be a big part of this game until we get to the excavators. There, now I don't feel so claustrophobic now. Whew. Boy, that low ceiling, that's tough. All right, well, that'll have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.